what a way to warm up for the main event tonight. It's gonna be an Intercontinental title match between Trish Stratus and Ember Moon, and these two have been at it before now. At Clash at the Castle, Trish won the belt from Ember Moon in a cage match. And further back, at SummerSlam, Ember took the title from Trish in a triple threat against both Trish and Mandy Rose. And this one could settle the rivalry tonight. Ember has already had a rematch following that defeat at Clash at the Castle, but she has not given Trish any peace, and Trish agreed to a rematch once again. And it's gonna be no disqualifications, no countouts, falls count anywhere. This one should put the rivalry to bed, but Trish will have to watch her back, because Ember, who is part of the Satan's Trident stable, is willing to do anything to reclaim the Intercontinental title. And we've seen funny goings on over the past week or so. Trish has had visions of Abaddon haunting her, stalking her in the backstage area. There's been blood on walls, and we have not seen Abaddon since Clash at the Castle in the LCW universe. And will she return tonight? Trish has got to be worried about that, particularly as this is a no disqualifications match. But here comes the champion, Trish Stratus, the Intercontinental title holder. And what a woman. She's got great pedigree, and she has been impressive in the LCW universe so far. She's proved that she ain't afraid of anyone, and by giving Ember yet another opportunity, she's showing that she's game, and that she will not take a backward step, and the fans really appreciate that about this champion. And we're just about ready to go here. The Intercontinental title is the second biggest title in the LCW universe after the WWE title. It's prestigious, and both of these women would love to walk out of here with the gold. Ember Moon just warming herself up here. She's a very athletic competitor, and you'd have to think that if she can set a fast pace, that gives her the best opportunity to beat Trish here. But Trish is smart. She's been around the block. She knows how to approach every match, and she'll make sure she's still in it when they get to the crucial part of this match. And that's the real skill of an experienced wrestler, making sure no matter what happens you're there for the final few moments. Whether you're on top or you're avoiding defeat, that's the key. Ref shows Ember the belt. She knows what it looks like. Ref, we can get this one on. She held it for a damn month or more. And these two women are set. Let's do this. Trish ties it up with Ember and takes her off to the corner and drives her into the top turnbuckle. And now going for her legs. Good strategy from Trish, trying to slow down the younger woman, the more athletic woman, in my view. And then a swinging neck breaker. She's going real fast here, Trish. Oh, and look at that. Boot right in the face of Ember and spinning round on it. But there we see Ember's athleticism. Good kicks to Trish. Trish though manages to take her back down. Now Trish goes to lift her up, but it's a leg drag takedown from Ember. And she's on top now. And look at this, squeezing Trish's head between her powerful thighs. And a shot to the face. But no, Trish fighting her way to her feet. Gets an elbow up at Ember. And a good kick to the face and more shots. Oh boy, great striking from Trish Stratus here. And then drags Ember down to the floor and an elbow to the chest. And just working the challenger over here. Trish is looking good already. Picking Ember up. And another kick to the face and more shots. And it's another swinging neck breaker from Trish. And once again, stomping all over the face of Ember Moon. Trish is motivated and she is going for it here. But Ember, good kick to the side of Trish. And then look at that swinging slam. Good work from Ember. But Trish with these kicks. Oh, and a big clothesline and another. And this is good stuff. And then puts a leg right across the chest of Ember Moon and goes for the cover. And no, Ember kicks out. It was just a 2 count, and Trish says, "Come on, ref, surely that was a 3. But I don't think Ember was anywhere near ready to go here, Trish. You need to put some bigger offense out there." And with that in mind, she's going to the middle rope, and a splash, but she can't quite reach Ember. She took most of that herself. Still working the challenger over on the ground, and she has noticeably slowed Ember down here. It's really good from Trish to this point. Now whipping Ember off into the corner, but no, Ember stops herself and goes for a spinning kick to the midsection, and then oh, look at those educated feet from Ember Moon. She is so good with her feet, and she's looking under the ring, and she's got a kendo stick, and now she's coming for Trish. Remember, it's no disqualifications. Oh, and a shot, and again to Trish, and she is wearing her out with that kendo stick, but Trish manages to come back. Whips Ember to the corner, but Ember gets out of there quickly. She wants no part of the Stratus faction. Big suplex though by Trish. And then putting her boot in Ember's face again. And that's just going to wind the challenger up. And off to the corner once again, but once again Ember blocks it. Comes back with a drop kick, but misses Trish. And Trish with a kendo stick to the head of Ember. And shots. And she's getting her own back. But Ember comes back with a kick to the face. And now look at this, just driving Trish's face into the canvas. And Ember thinks it might be time to go for a cover. Ref's down, but no, Trish kicks out. Ref just took too long about that. I don't know what was going on there. But look at this from Ember. She is really starting to get into this match here after a fast start from Trish. And to the top rope. Is she going to look for the eclipse here? Oh, she is, but she misses Trish entirely. Trish manages to avoid by slipping under the flying Ember. And now Ember placed up against the ropes. Trish is going for Stratusfaction, and this one could be done. She's off the ropes. She hits it. Ember is in a world of trouble, and Trish goes for the cover. Ref goes to count. 1, 2, and no. Ember kicks out. And that was a good 2 3/4 count. Oh my God. Ember though found a way to get the shoulder up. She's whipped off to the corner and there's no blocking it now. She's in trouble here, Ember. She manages to fight Trish back though. Trish isn't going to be deterred. Look at these shots. Oh my God. A kick to the face. But Ember, good athleticism. And Trish says, "You think you're athletic? How about a bit of this?" What a helicopter move, but hang on a minute. We've lost the lights here. What's going on? Is this Abaddon? We've seen this too many times before. What is happening here? Can someone get the damn lights on? Wait a minute, that's Abaddon. But who's that? That's Lita. What the hell is Lita doing here? We haven't seen her in the LCW universe before now. And it looks like she's here to support Trish Stratus, her old foe. And is this part of Trish's plan? She had to know that Abaddon was going to have some impact on this match. And did she ask Lita to watch her back? It certainly looks like that, and Lita is here and has leveled the score. And Trish, as she was at Clash at the Castle, is 1 step ahead of Abaddon and Ember Moon. And this is looking good for Trish all of a sudden. Lita absolutely taking out Ember Moon here, and Trish playing to the crowd. Ember is too focused on Lita, and Abaddon's being sent out of the ring, and a drop kick from Trish right to the face of Ember Moon, and big shots going in here. Lita takes Ember down and stomps her for good measure, but now she's heading out and going for Abaddon on the floor. And spear takedown. Lita is on fire here. And an armbar takedown on Abaddon. And now stretching out that arm. Back in the ring, Ember with the kendo stick. Going for Trish. Trish now coming back with shots. This is a flying clothesline. Boy, look at those kicks. Lita just throwing Abaddon about outside of the ring there. You gotta think that Abaddon did not expect this. Trish is 1 step ahead once again. And quite honestly, Abaddon might have met her match here. She's done this too often, interrupted matches. And Trish wants one-on-one with Ember here. She wants a fair fight, and Lita's certainly making sure it's that. She's taking out Abaddon on the outside. Ember, though, in the ring is doing well. And even one-on-one, you've got to say, this is still a 50-50 fight. And Abaddon has been out injured. We know that she separated the shoulder at Clash at the Castle, and she don't look fit. Lita absolutely having her own way here, throwing her across the floor. Great stuff from Lita. And Abaddon is in all sorts of trouble. But Trish and Ember now outside of the ring. Trish had that sledgehammer, but Ember coming back at her, not allowing her to use it. And has Trish up, but no, Trish wriggles out, and Lita still throwing Abaddon across the ground, working her out of here. And this is good from Lita. A nice leg drop across the leg there by Trish. Now Lita going for a big DDT. Oh boy, Abaddon, she looks out of it. And this is absolutely extraordinary. Trish looking for a submission maneuver, but Ember fights out. And Trish going back for the sledgehammer. Oh, and she gets Ember this time. A shot right to the midriff of the challenger. And it looks like Lita is going to fight Abaddon all the way into the backstage area. And that means we are going to finish this match one-on-one by the look of it. And I'm thankful for that. These two are back in the ring. Trish stomping down on Ember. That sledgehammer shot has really swung things heavy in Trish's favor. And now Trish with a big slam. Great move there. And Ember is really starting to struggle here. Trish lifts her up. It's a chop and more shots. And these kicks from Trish, they've been really on point today. Puts Ember up against the ropes. And Trish is going for Stratusfaction for a second time tonight. And is she going to hit it? She certainly is. And this one might be over. Trish hooks the leg. The ref's down. And we're done. Trish Stratus retains her Intercontinental title with a huge assist from Lita, who appeared under the cover of darkness alongside Abaddon to make sure that Fiend couldn't swing the result here. And as such, it was one-on-one between Ember and Trish, and tonight, Trish was the better woman. 2 Stratusfactions and a sledgehammer blow to the guts were enough to put Ember Moon away, and Trish retains the Intercontinental title and stays right up at the very top of the LCW universe, along with our other champions. Great performance from Trish Stratus, and excellent forward planning to have Lita on standby. There's nobody we'd rather have as our Intercontinental champion.